Hello boys and girls, welcome to another session of Social Studies is Fun with yours truly, Sir Jalish. I know by now you're probably wondering what are all these stuff, or maybe some of you have recognized them and you're very inquisitive about it. Well, for our topic today, we'll be featuring these instruments and tools. And these instruments and tools was contributed to our Guyanese society by ethnic group, a specific ethnic group. And today we'll be looking at that ethnic group and their contribution given to Guyana society as our topic. So what I want you guys to do is pay attention as I explain what are these instruments and what are their purpose. First, we have the sifter. The sifter is commonly used to sift out the fatter grains of cassava to make cassava bread or farine, and also to make the cassava drink known as paiwari or kazak. This is a fan. This was, we call it plaited. You can see the unique designs there. So intricately plait to get this unique design. This is used to fan the fire or also as a placement mat to put hot pots or hot plates on top. Here we have a fishnet. This is used when they go out to poison creeks. They use a special kind of tree branch and they beat the tree branch until the juice comes out and they put that in the water and this taunts the fish for a while. And the fish ends up floating to the top. So they use this to dip the fish out of the water. They usually have an extension here, a long stick. Here we have fishing rod. This is no ordinary fishing rod. This stick could bend very far, could take extreme weights, and it's very hard to find. Some people have to go very far into the jungle just to look for this special type of stick. Next, and also this fishing rod used by the hunters and also by the mistresses to catch their meals. Here we have a blowpipe. Get a better view. This is a blowpipe. This is used by the hunters. They use this to catch very small animals and also birds. They put their shot in there and they blow it. The projectile comes out and shoots down their target. Next we have the calabash bowl. This is used for dipping of drink. They store food in here and it's like a cup and a bowl together as one. They dip and they drink from it. And this is a bigger one, as you can see, the fully grown calabash. They carve it out through here and take out the inside and leave it to dry. Then they have the smaller one. This is a smaller calabash bowl. They use it to eat in, also to drink in. Here we have what is called a wire sheet. This is a very small one. This is for showcase, and some children could wear it for fetch their small loads when coming from farm. And this goes on the back through here, and it will have one strap coming up to the forehead and normal back straps. Again, you can see that it's they use straw to plait it and sticks. Very sturdy. Here, they use this to fetch their cassava out from the farm and other stuff. Here we have what is called a cassava case. This one is used to fetch cassava bread. It's a substitute for the washi. This is a substitute for the washi. pack your cassava bread in there and you close it down. Then you tie it off with these vines. And here, these ropes goes on your back like this. Together like this. And that's how they fetch it out. I had the privilege of being able to use each and every single one of these wonderful crafts contributed to the Guyana Society from the Amerindians. And they were very helpful, even though that you might have to be very strong, because the Amerindians are a very strong ethnic group. They came from the background of hunting, farming, and going the extremities, walking very far distances. So they're very strong. So the use of these things, you must have great physicality. Now we're going to look at a musical video where they have a tribe of Amerindians dancing and they're singing a very popular song called the Mari Mari. Maybe some of you heard about it before. So without further ado, let's get into the song and let's all enjoy.
Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, wat basaki wak napit. Wak naipan mari mari, wat basaki wak napit. Wak naipan mari mari, wat basaki wak napit. Watanaw nyan, wato di nyan, wato dito di nyan. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, kanya wariwen parakar. Wako naipan mari mari, kanya wariwen sawara. Kanya wadoy det wapochin, watet nya wariwen. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Wako naipan mari mari, mari mari ijaan. Hihu, mari mari.
I enjoyed it a lot. The song is a very popular song. You hear it a lot during the Heritage Time. And it's from a little known tribe. Yeah, that's one of the popular tribes too. So from that song, you could see, that video, you could see that the Amerindian had their musical instrument. You could see their dress code and their dance. They were like this. Yeah. And they had on their headdress and so forth. Very colorful, very beautiful, a lot to admire. Now there are 9 Amerindian tribes settled in Guyana. These are the Arawaks, Akawayos, Wapishianas, Waiwais, Patamonas, Makushis, Caribs, Waros, and the Arakunas. These tribes all have separate languages. Some share the languages of the others. One of the languages called Cariban. This is shared by the Makushis, Aquayos, and the YY tribes. Then there's the Arawakan language, which is shared by the Arawaks and the Wapishianas. The others blend in. Also, these languages tend to be a very scarce language now, since the input of English is in and is very popular. So very few, like the elders, most of the elders and those who study the language would still have the proper dialect in place and the transcription. Amerindian festivals. We all know that in the month of September is Amerindian Heritage Month. The entire month is dedicated to the existence of the indigenous people in Guyana because they were the first people. Also, there is another big celebration which is very popular, Mashra Mani, which means celebration after cooperative hard work. It's impart a delicious line of meals towards the Guyanese society, and these include, some of you may know, cassava bread, pepper pot, farine, cook-up. Most of us, like myself, in the Christmas season or even other times, we would have our pepper pot with whatever meat we have inside, and we'll soak our cassava bread or we'll have homemade bread. We mix it up, right? So attached to this video in our classroom, the Google Classroom, you will see your worksheets there available. So group 1, you will work on group 1 worksheet, group 2 and group 3. So you will work on your individual worksheet. So let me explain what the worksheets are, and you're going to work on this and submit it back right there. The link is right there, it's open. And when we come next time, when we meet next time, we are going to discuss our worksheet and have a small discussion on what we did here. So group 1, your worksheet is, I need you to get me 5 pictures of any contributions, not just craft or just food or clothing alone, but any 5 contribution pictures showing 5 contributions made by the Amerindians to the Guyanese society. Group 2, your task is a little bit more challenging than group 1. So your task is list 2 of each of the categories of contribution made by the Amerindians. Yes, 2 of the contributions made from the Amerindians, but different categories. So you have 2 of each, 2 of clothing, 2 of craft, 2 of food, 2 of holidays and so forth. And you're going to use picture to show them also. Group 3, your task is do a research, compile a scrapbook showing what the life of an Amerindian is now as to how it used to be back then. Okay? So that's the worksheet. You guys know where to find it, and I already explained how to do it. So what I'm going to do now is just do a little bit of recap of what we done in the lesson today. So we looked at our crafts. I explained what they're used for. We learned that there are 9 tribes of Amerindians: Aquayos, Arawaks, Aquayos, Wapishianas, YYs, Patamonas, Mapuches, Caribs, Paras, and Arikuna. We looked at the holidays, which were Heritage Month, Mashramani, and you could do further research to see if there's any other holiday. We looked at the dishes, the clothing. We looked at the dishes, the clothing, and not forgetting the language by the Amerindians. And we looked at our beautiful song. I know you guys enjoyed the song. You can be able to identify 5 crafts, 5 contribution made from the Amerindians, and you can be able to say what are the uses of some of their crafts. Okay? Pupils, at the timing where we're supposed to meet, you're going to just look at this video and you're going to do your worksheets and submit them, and the next time we meet, we are going to discuss what was learned today. Okay? Thank you all. See you next time.